Welcome to Wrong Time Watch. My name is Kevin, and today we're looking at the Nixon Dork 2 watch. The suggested retail price for this watch is $150, but right now on the Nixon website it is $90, and I think I saw it on Amazon for about $80. So it's a fun, I'd say a fun little watch, but it's not a little watch. It's quite the substantial size here, but it's a fun novelty watch. So this is the first watch I've had in my possession that charges by a micro USB port. I think that would work just fine. Just charge it. The watch will tell you when it needs to be charged. I have not had to charge it. This watch is in on loan from Random Rob. Sorry about the focusing issue there. So this watch will tell you the time, or it speaks to time, says the time. 1:36 p.m. And also it will tell you the date. Saturday, November 20, 2021. And then there's an alarm function. Oops, wrong button. There's an alarm function here as well, right there. You can set an alarm. And it also has a backlight, which you're probably not going to see. I'll show that at the end of the video. I'll shut off the lights and we'll check out the backlight. So this is a digital LCD screen. And this case is actually injection molded stainless steel, which is a neat process. It looks like it's milled out of a block of stainless steel, but it's actually metal injection molded, which would be a good thing if Casio could do that for their world time watches. So just turning around here, giving you a look at it, we can read the case back here. So Nixon Nerd Alert, the Dork 2, water resistance, no water resistance. I don't know why it says no water. Oh yeah, no water, stainless steel, China movement, and then there's stuff you'd normally see on like the back of a phone screen, phone or something with the "Don't throw it away." This other one, I think, different laboratories that test it or whatever those other symbols are for, but not something I'm normally used to seeing on the back of a watch case. And this is the gold version. They have a black one, and then they also have a rose gold version as well. Assuming that's mineral glass. Wouldn't want to bang this up too much. And the water resistance is none on this. It says basically it's splash resistant, but you don't want to submerge it. Otherwise, the watch will geek out on you. It's dust resistant, but I mean, you have all these holes here, so with the speaker underneath there, and it's quite loud, which I'm sure is why it needs to be charged by USB. So looking at the clasp here, it's just hollow links, kind of like a Casio world timer that I mentioned earlier. But these here you size by push pins, and I haven't sized this watch. I put it on wrist briefly, but I'm not going to size it and wear it. It's a big watch, so just checking it out here. Stamped clasp, and it has this push button here. It works. I mean, it's not the highest quality strap, but it does the job. Oh, I see. When I was pushing this, I was also grabbing the clasp here as well, so it was kind of hard to open it. But it's because I'm squeezing on this. I'm squeezing this part of the clasp as I'm trying to open it. So just push, and then there you go. All right, I'm actually going to pause the video for a minute because I want to talk about the Casio World Time, so I'll be right back. All right, so what I was saying is it would be nice if Casio could offer this watch with a metal injection molded stainless steel watch case instead of this resin or plastic watch case that's painted to look like it's stainless steel. You can see here I've already got it nicked up a little bit, and you just see the plastic underneath there. So if Nixon can offer this for $150, or it's really $90 right now, just think of what Casio could do with the World Time watch. I guess I haven't changed the time on it yet, but anyway, for daylight savings. But yeah, this is kind of a cool, fun watch. I mean, if you want to spend $80 or whatever on Amazon for it, give it to your friend that's a watch guy or something, maybe kind of like a gay gift. I don't know. 1:51 p.m. You can adjust the volume on this too. I kind of figured that out by just playing around with it, press and hold this button. Nope, don't do that. That was the wrong button. Yeah, I think I figured out that one turns it off. Press and hold this button on the side. And hopefully it comes back on. There we go. So you got to press and hold the date button, and then you can get into the menu. There we go. So I'm assuming that is the seconds, even though it doesn't tell you or show you the seconds. And then this is how you adjust the hour and minutes. You can go into 12-hour or 24-hour. There's the year, date, and then you can adjust the volume as well. I forgot how to get out of this screen. Not that button. I think you push and hold this. Yeah, there we go. All right, so quick little explanation of how to use the watch. So let's get it. Oh, you don't need to go over to the dimensions. I think I already mentioned it comes in black, gold, and rose gold. I'll leave a link in the description to their website. So lug to lug on this watch and measured from here to here. Also, you notice the case does curve down. So from here to here, we're looking at 51.5 millimeter. The so-called diameter, 34.1 millimeter. The thickness on it, I just measured from here to here, getting 12.8 on the thickness. And then the lug width is 21. Kind of a screwy lug width. Let's see, this one's 20. And then where is my SKX? Yep, so it's in between the SKX and in between the SKX 009 and the SKX 013. So I wrote down 0 meters of water resistance because it said just to splash it. So really you don't want to get this watch wet at all if you can avoid it. And weighed in with all the links, I got 126 grams. And again, just the hollow end links, not the best bracelet in the world. So let me get this on the wrist, and then we'll check out the lume. Still wearing this guy, by the way. All right, here we go. My 6.5-inch wrist, the 52 millimeter wristband. So it almost overhangs my wrist. It looks kind of weird at this zoom angle here. We'll zoom out in a moment. But it reminds me of something you see on Star Trek, or like I said in unboxing, Dick Tracy, just a two-way back and forth communicator watch type thing. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this watch. All right, let's zoom out and see how it looks. Definitely looks wider than the 34 millimeter lug width. Case diameter. It just looks huge, but it's just a big blocky thing on the wrist. I've never really had, other than my squares, I never really had any non-circular shaped watches. Yeah, looking at it like this, the SKX almost looks like it dwarfs the watch, but this looks so much better on wrist than this Dork 2 does. I've not worn this guy in a while. Kind of miss it. I guess that looks big on my wrist too. But I'm okay with it for a dive watch. We'll get this guy back on wrist. Yeah, interesting. All right, we'll pause the video and check out the lume on this here. Well, it's electroluminescent backlight, but we'll take a look at it here. All right, well, hopefully I got the watch in a good position for this. There we go. So you can see the backlight on that. So you got to figure out where I put my... Let me get my world timer in here. All right, let's check out the backlight on the world timer. Not really come across all that well on the camera here. And I don't think I can get both of these on at the same time. But it works. You can definitely read it in the dark. So that will conclude today's video. As always, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.